Hi guys, welcome to the Mrs. Bradley experience. Let me tell you how I'm winning. Let me tell you how I am winning this year already, and it's only January. First of all, check this out. This is my motto all year, okay? Let me move my strings so y'all can look at this. Courtesies of my real estate bestie. All right. Number one. Number two, I'm winning because you ever misplace stuff? Like, you ever misplace stuff? You ever have like a grandmom that beat you because she'd say you stole her stuff where she actually misplaced it? Well, now I'm realizing I'm at the age that grandma must have been when she used to beat the hell out of us because she couldn't find her stuff. And then she would find it, especially her money, stuck in a sock. But the lady couldn't remember that she hid stuff from herself. And then when she would find it, you know how old school is. She ain't even apologize, okay? So I'm at that age. I'm saying that I'm at that age where I hide stuff from myself and then I find it. Let me explain. For the longest, I couldn't find my Apple Watch. Last time I remember having my Apple Watch was earlier in the summer. And when I had my Apple Watch, I specifically asked my son, my youngest son, can you remove this and sync this up? Now, what you need to know about my youngest son is he ain't doing it. My oldest, sure, mom, boom, 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 and will even show me. The youngest are just, Mom, all you gotta do is, Mom, just leave it there. I'll give it to him. I'll come downstairs the next day. It's still in the same place. He ain't even tried. He ain't doing it. And not because he can't. He don't feel like it. He don't want to tell me no. Then, I couldn't find my checkbook. I found this and this together. So for months and months, I kept saying to my son, yes, first of all, yes, I still have a checkbook, okay? I was born in the late 70s. I still have a checkbook. All right? Now that y'all got that out y'all system. Oh, and I still write checks. So, back to the watch, I kept saying, baby, did you see my watch? No, Mama, I ain't see your watch. Baby, did you see my watch? No, Mama, I ain't see your watch. Baby, didn't I give it to you and ask you to do something? I gave it right back. You sure you didn't see it? Mom, I didn't see it. Just for months, all the way up until probably November. And what happened was, I bought myself a bag for my birthday. And I wanted to jazz it up. So I wanted to go to my other Coach bag to get all the stuff off of there to put on my new bag. And you know, you can't just like grab a bag down when you got a little collection. I got a little collection. I felt like it started getting out of hand. But now that I see the girls on YouTube, baby, I wasn't even near getting out of hand, okay? I was with shoes. I done gave so many shoes away, threw so many away. But bags, I wasn't nearly close to getting out of hand. But anyway, I had, oh, excuse me, it's so late. So I went in my, bag stash. And I pulled down my Rowan, my large Rowan Coach bag. I think that was my first Coach bag last year. I never ever wore Coach or anything. I'm a Dooney and Burke girl, but once I saw the quality in that Coach, I've been, yeah, yeah. Let's say it's time to have a timeout with Coach. So I wanted to get all of the little accessories and trinkets off of that bag and put on my new bag, because that's black leather, and then my new bag is brown suede, croc, embossed work bag. So, you know, when you go to get stuff, you be like, oh, let me see what's inside of it. Because, you know, when you, like me, you might find money inside of it or something inside of it. You know you left something inside of it 9 times out of 10. You change bags, you might have left something inside. This was inside the inside pocket of my large Rowan. So all the months that I've been asking my baby, are you sure you ain't seen my watch? Nope, he ain't seen it because it's inside the Rowan that's been in the closet since spring of 2025. That's how long this been missing. And I ain't even going to tell you how long it was sitting on top of my dresser before I tried to get him to disconnect one of the numbers and put the other number on there. So I want my work number on here, but I want my personal number disconnected from here. Right now, my personal number is on here, and I really don't care who called me on my personal phone, but I need to know my work phone. So when I can't take my phone, I can just look and see who's calling me. Now, I did have this watch for several years. Another gift that Hubs bought me. Is no thing on it. I do have a protector on it, but no screen, and I noticed that it's like scratches on there. That's why I keep rubbing it. Is there any way to fix that? I see that it's scratches on there, which is bothering me. But anyway, in addition, in that same bag, I found my checkbook. I've been looking for my checkbook to the point that I went and grabbed my other checkbook. Now, you know, if you have checkbooks, let me make sure that my thing is not. Now, you know, if you have checkbooks, the bank don't like when you skip checks. And I still write checks, but, you know, not that often. So I had to write a check using my other checkbook because I could not find this checkbook. And you know the bank don't like when you use, you know, certain series and then you jump to the next series. They be like, hold up, what's going on? Why last check you wrote was in this, you know, 100. Now you writing a check in that 100. Is everything okay? So I had to use a later checkbook with higher numbers because I couldn't find this. So I did find this. So now that's 2 things I found. And then last week, that was 2-3 weeks ago. I was so excited. Then I've been looking for my headphones for like probably a month or 2, right? Now, I've been looking for my headphones with this because when the government official tell you stop using earpods, which I had been stopped wearing, because I felt like I was going deaf. I felt like I couldn't hear when people were talking to me. But I couldn't find them. And I already got regular earpods. So, you know, I need these if I'm working, if I'm at my brokerage, if I'm in a meeting. I want to plug it into my MacBook so that I can have a private conversation or be in my meeting if I'm around people. Couldn't find them. Went and bought a whole nother one. Got all the way home, popped it open, and it had the old flat one to it, which I already have. But I told the guy, I said, I hope this is the right one. And he said, oh, yeah, that's the USB-C. I was in a rush because I had a meeting that day. Grabbed the little box. They only $20 from Best Buy. Went all the way to where I needed to be. All right, let me just give you a disclaimer. For work reasons, sometimes my meetings overlap. sometimes, like Monday, I think it was Monday, I'm in a meeting on a meeting. So I'm physically at my meeting, but I'm attending a whole nother meeting within my meeting. So it's kind of look like that's where the AirPods do come in there, because people don't know that you in the meeting. So it kind of was like this in the meeting. So one ear is tuned into this meeting, the other one is tuned into the Zoom meeting. And that's how my life is set up sometimes. And no, I couldn't like not be in that meeting and then not be in that meeting, because they both were leadership meetings. So I had to be at both meetings. So this is what both meetings look like. Um, that's when AirPods and here come in, because I could have been a little more discreet, but I don't wear my AirPods. I really don't wear my watch, but I have to start wearing it. But you only got to tell me one time that stuff is going to hurt you or give off extra radiation, and baby. But the AirPods, I promise you, they were starting. I had 3 pair. I gave one to my son, a brand new in the box. I one at work. I bought a pair. I bought another pair, gave it to a other son. My older son, he lose stuff all the time. So, I was in the car with my older son last week, and he was on a call, but I could hear the call, and I'm driving, and it was annoying me. So I said, hey, kid, look in that bag and pull out them AirPods. They brand new in the box, never worn, still wrapped around, because the minute I pulled them out, I realized this is the old ones. Again, I have the old ones, the flat ones, the other thing. And he goes in there, and I was like, you have earphones? And he was like, no. I was like, good, you can have those. And he was like, oh, thanks, Mom. I said, plug them up now. I don't want to hear your conversation, baby. Plug them up now, right? So I want to say I'm 100% sure it was Monday. I put on one of my jackets, and immediately when I put on my suit jackets, I just put my hands in the pocket, because as y'all can see, I leave stuff in places all the time, money. But when I tell you I was looking for these, told you I went and bought a whole nother pair, but again, they only 20 bucks, 25 bucks. So I gave my son those pair, and he was very grateful for them. And then this week, I found this. Now, I've been looking for these for like 2 months. Like 2 months. Okay. So I say all that to say, I'm winning in 2026 already, because I found my Apple Watch. Y'all can see how beat up it is, how long I had it. I actually need to take this off. I probably got another one upstairs, because this is looking nasty. It was clear. It's getting all yellow and tinted. And then I found my checkbook, which I'm excited about, so I can stay in the same series. And I just found my headphones this week. And I called my son. I said, I found my headphones. He was like, see, you gave me the brand new ones last week, Mom, and now you found them. I said, that's exactly what I thought, because I've been saying I'm going to go buy them, because I just couldn't find them. I didn't know where they were. I knew they probably was in a pocket. And then this morning or yesterday, I was putting some pants in the trash, and I said, let me check the pockets, and it was 20 bucks in there. This is my life, guys. Pockets are not my friends. I leave stuff, especially money, in my back pockets all the time, in my coat pockets, things like that, especially cash. So I'm doing really good, because I needed these so I can have my meetings. Needed this, and I think I need this, but I'm always so scared. And then this part be irritating me. I have a metal sensitivity. So, and I have like probably 5 bands upstairs. I think I have another one of these. I should have just got black, because I got a cute thing. But yeah, another gift Hubs gave me. Hubs, he done made me an Apple fanatic. I'm not crazy about all of the privacy changes, but I think I have another one of these because this just looks nasty. But if y'all know the amount of times I drop stuff, y'all be like, oh, don't take that off. I drop stuff all the time. But how do you clean these? Like, I have lens cleaner and stuff. I'm just going to spray it and use one of my glasses things to clean it. I'm just going to leave this one here till I get upstairs. I'm probably not going to find the other cover, but I'm pretty sure it came in a 2-pack. But yeah, so isn't that awesome when you find stuff? I got my headphones, my checkbook, and my watch. Poor kids, because I probably asked them like 30 times and put in my head like Crazy Clara that he might have, you know, accidentally misplaced my watch in his room when I asked him to do it. Oh, I do need a new screen cover. Is this? Oh, that is my new. Okay, that does fit this. I'm going to do this really quick. I think I've been looking for this too. I just saw it out the corner of my eye that I put it on the table. But guys, I'm winning and protecting my peace. What a good way to start the new year. So if you lost something and you over 40, give it some time or go check all the pockets you have, because 9 times out of 10 it's either in your pocketbook, your coat pocket, your pants pocket, your suit jacket. It's somewhere in this house. Don't be like me, keep buying stuff to replace it because you can't find it. So my son lucked out, and everybody won. Let's just say that. Bye, guys.